So you're trying to decide if a condo or a house makes more sense in Marin County. Here's the reality. August numbers show condos and townhouses aren't just cheaper starter options. They're their own separate beast. Sure, you'll save upfront compared to single-family homes, but then it comes to HOA fees, shared walls, and lifestyle trade-offs. So let's get to it. As you know, with condos and townhomes, you'll most likely save up front compared to single-family homes, but then you have those HOA fees and everything else. And the kicker is the market doesn't play by the same rules as single-family homes. Sometimes it runs hotter, sometimes it's cooler, but it's almost always does its own thing. That's why today we're focusing only on condos and townhomes. By the way, I'm Karrie Hill, lawyer turned realtor, and I love to help people just like you buy or sell in Marin County with your sanity intact. My information is in the link below if you want a free consult or my monthly newsletter with exactly which homes closed in Marin with all the math done. Information you're not going to find anywhere else. And by the way, if you like this no-fluff, brutally honest real estate updates, hit subscribe. These videos run on caffeine and your support, and frankly, the algorithm's a fickle beast. Thanks for keeping the chaos alive. Let's get into the August stats. First, all homes August reality check. Before we zoom in on the condos and townhomes, here's a quick Marin-wide reality check. The stats show that for buyers, more leverage is creeping back in, higher inventory and nervous sellers equals more price cuts, under asking deals, and better options. For sellers, the days of automatic bidding wars are way over. Homes need sharp pricing, professional staging, and strong marketing to stand out. Overall, the market is shifting from a seller's market to a buyer's market. On to the charts. Okay, and here is the inventory for condos and townhouses. You can see it's been on a steady decline for the last several months, with going down from 132 to 118 total on the market from July to August, and that represented a decrease of 10.6%. However, when you look at the entire year, not the entire year, this month compared to last month, then that decrease is only 0.8% for so much smaller. You can also look at the sold inventory, less homes sold, and fewer also are new listings. But something on this slide that I want you to notice from here on out on all these slides, as well as think about during the next few charts that I'm going to show you, is these are the numbers down here of how many homes sold. So in July, we're talking about condos and townhouses only. In June, it was 47. In July, it was 38. In August, it was 34. It's my understanding that it takes a number like 1,000 to be statistically significant. So we're way off on these. So just take that with a grain of salt for the roller coaster ride that we get in the condo and townhomes stats. And here is days on market when they're longer, like going from 49 to 96. Actually, that's not 96. That has to do with this line. I don't even know how much this is. Looks like it's closer. Well, it's just the same number. They're both 96. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Anyway, that was a huge jump, and then it turned right around and fell right back more into line this month. So that was days on market went down 39.6% because this and this, but had this not happened, it wouldn't have been so dramatic, right? However, if you compare this to the same time last year with the whole quarter, so more numbers in those stats, then you can see that days on market are up 39.6% for the whole 3 months. But again, this is a wild card right here. So that was in the 3-month stat. So I'm not really sure how valuable I would make that stat. It'll be more interesting when this drops out of the number for the 3-month. Anyway, you can also see that when you look at the sales price over the original list price, that decreased from last month to this month. And if you look at that over the whole quarter and compare it to last year, it is down 2%. And now we are looking at the prices like all over the place, right? The blue bars are median price. Look, we just go up and right back down and up and down and up. Okay, it's crazy because it's the nature of it. Of course, you also know Marin County is different, and we do have condos that cost $4 million. So you can't go, oh, most condos are probably around the million or 900, 800,000. That's just not the case in Marin. Condos still have a wide range. We have ones that are you have to be 55 years and up to live in. Those ones might even be like 50,000 because they have a huge HOA fee to live there. So you can have condos in Marin that are 50,000 and condos in Marin that are 4 million. So you would think that condos would be more relevant with these numbers than the houses, which also have a big range, but not really, right? We have a huge range in condos too, and not very many of them sell at any given time. So anyway, the stats, as you can see, median went way up. I don't even think that's interesting, 32.4%. I'm sure that might make a news story, but it's really not very valuable. The more valuable number is at least smoothing it out with the 3 months, the quarter, and that shows a decrease in median price of 1.4%. Same thing with the average price, which is up here on the sold line, the average sold price. Again, you can see it's just all over the place. What was it from here to here? Wow, it was a stunning up 31%. Again, you've got the grain of salt thing going. When you look at it by the quarter, the prices were actually down. You can't barely see it, sorry, but it's 0.2%. And for a bit more evidence, look at price per square foot. We can see that we had a really low number last month and a much higher number this month. The actual math on that is an increase of 19.7%. And when we look at the entire quarter, it's actually down 1.2%, meaning that buyers were getting overall more for their money. And if you're looking for more information about Marin County, or for buyers or sellers, there should be some helpful videos showing above me somewhere right now. Thank you for watching and have a great day.